Hey, this is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. And if you're new here, my channel is dedicated to reviewing as seen on TV items, other household gadgets, and consumer goods. If you like that, please consider subscribing to my channel, look me up on Twitter, and just hang on for the ride. Now, let's get to today's review. Hey there, YouTube. It's springtime, and you know what that means. It's time to mow the grass, and it's time to trim your hedges. So today, we're going to be looking at the Bionic Trimmer by Bell & Howell. Now, this is completely battery operated. It says that it's super powerful. It has an extendable handle, and of course, it's cordless. So let's see if this actually meets up to the demand of weed whacking someone's yard. This is very light. Like, this is the entire unit in this box. So I'm kind of skeptical. The cords on here are actually just zip ties, so I think that's pretty replaceable. It comes with a handful or so of zip ties to use, but just so you know, they're just zip ties that you go on there. So let's get to a quick unboxing. All right. Oops, sorry, it's upside down. All right, so here we have it. Here we have the unit itself, and if you've seen the infomercial, they actually say that you can have the zip ties on and use this handheld like this. Now, to me, that doesn't seem very safe. Like, I wouldn't want my fingers anywhere near these zip ties as they're spinning around, but they say you can use it like there. There's a simple on-off button right here. Let's see if it has a charge from the factory. So you push the little button down and then slide it forward. Yeah, you hear that? So from the factory, it does have a charge. I believe I read one place where it said you had to charge it for 4 hours before first use. It does have a guard, so it must be for edging. It does come with a bunch of zip ties. So there's 2 per use. I guess when they break, you can replace it just like a regular weed whacker. It has a plug to charge it. Let's see what else is in this box. It's got to have a pole somewhere. All right, so it also has this extender pole, which it says it extends up to 37 inches. This is really the part I want to try. Sure, I'll try it handheld, but I really want to see how this works. Like I said before, I'm 6'4", and I want to see if this is going to make me bend over or my back will be hurting because of this. Like I said, it's lightweight, so maybe not. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this charged up. It takes about 4 hours, and then we'll give it some real live action outside because I have not trimmed the hedges just yet. So this is what I have, the Bionic Trimmer by Bell & Howell. Let's keep going. All right, so here we have the Bionic Trimmer. It's plugged in. It takes about 4 hours to fully charge, so we'll get that done before we use it. They do say the light will be this orangish red color while it is charging, and when it's done, it'll be green. That lets you know when it's fully charged, so we'll come back when that's done. Okay, so here we have the pieces to the Bionic Trimmer. Here's the main unit itself. Like I showed you before, there is an on-off button here. You're supposed to push down on the button so the button goes in, and then you slide it up, okay? I do have this charged now, so if I push down and up, you can hear it roll. In the infomercial, they say with your zip ties attached here, you're allowed to use this as a handheld unit just like this. I'm not sure how safe I would feel with that because this spins pretty fast, and if you got hit with one of these weed whacker twines or the zip ties here, I don't think you'll be very happy. So I'm actually going to install the guard on, and so just a little pro tip right now is if you're going to put the guard on before your zip ties because otherwise you run into them. All right, so here we go. The guard goes on this way. It just clips on and will snap into place. You heard it click. Now notice that this is on the other side. I guess so when you're doing your hedging there or your edge trimming, that's how you do that. So it's on the opposite end. Now let's install a few of the zip ties. And it's actually quite easy. So you just line up the hole here. You slide the zip tie in. It automatically bends itself up. Well, there we go. And then you feed it through the zip tie just like you would a normal zip tie. And that's the ease of it loading. So that I think is a convenient feature. Let's put the other side on. It was easier when I wasn't had the camera in front of me, but it's okay. Still worked. Now I'm sure you could also use it just like this without using the handle. That's pretty loud. All right, so here's the 37-inch extension handle. It just goes into the end here. So what I'll do is I'll loosen this up a little, stick this in there, and then tighten it back down. Pretty simple. It does extend, so you can go short or tall on this. What I'm going to do is extend it to the furthest and go check it out. But that was putting this all together. Now it's ready to use. Bell & Howell Sonic Trimmer. Okay, so I'm going to weed whack this area. It is a little windy out right now, just around the tree. We're going to see how this does. I'm fully charged, so let's get to it. I should mention that I am wearing my safety glasses. If you haven't seen these, these are the tack light nighttime glasses, but I'm using it as my daytime safety glasses. So make sure your safety first. Problem is it keeps getting stuck, the grass, and then it just stops. So I'll dig it out and try it again. Okay, let's try the edging feature. The edge of this is right about here. All right, so I'm ready to give you my final review for the Bionic Trimmer by Bell & Howell. It sold for about 30 bucks at Walmart, and it brags that it's portable, lightweight, runs on battery, it doesn't pollute because there's no gas and oil, and it's easy to use. Well, some of those things are true. Yep, runs on a battery. Yep, easy to use. It is kind of small, and if you can see from the video, I was hunched over most of the time. And that was really uncomfortable for my back and just really not practical. I say I did charge this for 4 hours before use is what the directions said. But as I was going through it, you could see that it was stopping and stalling, or can I even say stalling when it's not gas powered? It just would stop. So my personal opinion, this would be perfect for those of you chia enthusiasts out there. You know what I'm talking about? Chia. Yeah, this thing would trim that pottery head, no problem. Now, if you want to do real grass on the outside, I would steer away from this and get yourself a regular one. Even an electric one, plug-in, would have more power than this if you don't want to pollute the environment and get a gas one. But this one just wasn't very good. It wasn't practical. I mean, I spent a good 15 minutes going around a small tree. And that was really just not practical, like I said. And then when I went to a different area of the grass, it just kept stalling and stalling and stalling, or stopping, and I kept having to pull grass out, or sometimes it would just stop because it didn't want to go anymore. I will say I did do the hedging part, or the edging part, where this would go in between the grass and the slate that was there, and it did a pretty good job. So I went about 2.5 feet, as you saw, and look at this. It chipped off the tips of all of the, or both blades here. That's after only just one time. Like, I can't imagine what would happen to these. And you would go through this entire bag really, really, really quick. I think that Bell & Howell has a good idea, right? They want to have something that's easy to use, something anyone can use, but they need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe they should team up with the folks over at Tesla, who own the electric motor area of the world, right? They corner that area. So get with them, make a better motor, because this one right now stinks. It did not work very, very well. That was my review for the Bionic Trimmer. I didn't like it very much. I wouldn't really recommend it to you, but there you have it. This was Jeff with Jeff Reviews for you. And if you like this video, click that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you're notified every time I release a video, just like this one. Comment in the comment section below. Do you have a Bionic trimmer? Maybe you had a different experience. Maybe yours was good. Maybe you had another trimmer that was similar that you liked. Let us know about it down in the comment section below. As always, thanks for stopping by and have a great day.